Welcome to 1364, when King Louis the Great defeated the Venetians and the people of Rab celebrated with what is now the oldest medieval festival in Croatia, Rabska Fjera, which was resurrected in 2002 and is now in its 25th edition of the modern era. And tonight, this will be Croatia going back to medieval times, and a really spectacular event with lots of international partners from San Marino, Germany, Italy and elsewhere. Probably one of the most traditional festivals in all of Croatia. Rabska Fjera takes place at the end of July every year on the feast of St. James, St. Anna, and the main one, St. Christopher, who is the patron saint of Rab, on the 27th of July. And the opening ceremony on the 25th was really spectacular. What's really interesting here is that there are very good connections with the partner cities of Rab, of which the most interesting for me is San Marino, because back in the 4th century it was a monk from Rab who went and founded the country of San Marino, so there is a very strong connection, and that connection has stayed all the way through, and so San Marino are some of the esteemed guests here. But the opening ceremony had lots of traditional dance, including some special guests this year from Buenos Aires in Argentina, and then all the partner cities took place, and there was a really spectacular selection, including the Dubrovački trombonieri who also came along. And then throughout the festival, the 3 nights, we had three really interesting evenings of just going around celebrating the traditional crafts and fairs of this wonderful town and all their partner cities. A lot of people want to come and do stalls here during this festival because it's very popular, but you can only have a stall here. They're free of charge, but you can only have a stall here if you're from Rab or you're from one of the partner cities and you're showcasing those traditional wares, unless that particular skill is no longer available. And the final day on Sveti Christopher on the 27th started with a procession in the morning at 9:45, followed by Holy Mass. And then the pinnacle really was in the evening, everybody walking around town, and then they had the crossbow championship, where it was a very skilled competition with 18 crossbowmen firing at these targets, and you can see exactly how precise they are. So it was a very well fought competition, and at the end of it we had fireworks, of course, and lots of great food, and the evening concluded with a wonderful concert by Gypsy Kings. So for me, I thought it was just a really nice escape from the modern tourism rat race that we're having elsewhere. This was very pleasantly busy. It was full of families, full of people celebrating tradition. It was a really nice escape from the 21st century, really. And the backdrop of this really magnificent town. Rab is one of the most beautiful old stone towns anyway, and so this really showcased what it was like in the past. And it's so heartwarming to see these wonderful traditions still ongoing today. Of course, no traditional festival in Croatia will be complete without some fantastic food, and what an absolute treat we have here as we go towards sunset. Just below us we have a really fabulous collection of seafood specialities. Really, we have the fish on the grill, we have anchovies, we have sardines. Over there we have various different types of tuna, all locally produced, all local recipes, as well as plenty of other different things to try on this fabulous island. This really is the Mediterranean as it once was.
Soul
Croatian tourism is traditionally very heavily dependent on the sun and the sea, and in recent years has tried to do lots of modern quirks to get things moving. But tonight to me was a reminder that one of the strengths of Croatian tourism is its traditions and its local specialities. And this for me, the island of Rab, is a really fantastic reminder of what Croatia really does, that justified the slogan that we had many years ago called the Mediterranean as it once was. Because if you look around this island of Rab, we were here for Advent when it was a completely different vibe. We're here now in peak season for the oldest medieval fair in Croatia, dating back 1364. And truly this has been no iPhones, everybody's in there, kids running around enjoying. This is traditional, natural, authentic Croatia, and this is what we need to promote. So congratulations to everybody involved. Had a fantastic time. See you next year.